East Valley Shelter just contacted me. They say they have a 10-month-old Husky that they know very well at this point. He's been there twice now. He ended up there once a few months ago, and they saw he was microchipped and he had tags on, so they contacted the owner, and the owner picked him up. But 5 days later, he was back on the streets, back in the shelter. And that second time he ended up in the shelter, his family never picked him up. So now he's been there for a long time. This is a breed that needs a lot of open space, big open environment. And when you have a Husky in a cage for too long, you're gonna see a personality change very quickly. So I'm gonna go down there and rescue him and see what I can do.
Is that you? Is that you? Oh, I heard about you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're sweet. That's a good way to say hi to somebody. Yeah, you are pretty. Can I come in? High energy. You're all a Husky. Well, I'll make you a deal. You let me get this on your neck, and then you and I will go for a little drive. You're gonna like where you're going, trust me. Okay, you gotta help me out here.
At Lucky Dog Ranch, getting Sebastian's red collar on him is a bit challenging.
Easy, easy, easy. You gotta help me out a little bit. There we go. You are a Husky.
Then Brandon brings in the pack to meet the young Husky.
You wanna play? Go on. Go make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Sebastian brings a lot of energy to this place. Meanwhile, in Santa Clarita, California, there's another household that's full of life and looking to add more.
My name is Sarah, and I live in Santa Clarita. I am the founder of a nonprofit for youth and young adults. I live here with my 3 children and my husband, Todd.
My daughter Zoe, she's 14, my daughter Zion, who's 8, my son Max, who's 6. I do stand-up comedy, been doing stand-up comedy for 23 years, and raise these beautiful, glorious kids.
It's very important for us to have a kid-friendly dog.
Little dogs, I don't think, are gonna give us what we're missing once we lost our dog, Sammy.
Sammy was a good dog. She was a golden retriever. I got her when she was around 1 or 2. She was my best friend. We had a lot of fun together. She was a high-energy dog, so that's kind of what I'm looking for.
The kind of dog I'm looking for is a happy dog that is good with children.
I want a dog to have fun with. I want to teach my dog how to play hockey.
Hockey might have to wait, as Brandon first needs to find out what Sebastian knows of the basics.
Today I'll be doing an assessment of Sebastian's knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. I asked him to sit for me, and he actually knew a sit.
Oh my gosh.
And then I asked him to go down.
You go down?
No.
You come?
I tried to call him to me. He looked at me, he ran the opposite way.
No, that's running away. That's not coming. Okay, that's coming. No, that's jumping. You stay?
Stay, he had not a clue what I'm talking about.
Do you heel?
Heel, he almost tripped me.
That would be a jump.
And apparently he's never heard the word no in his life.
No?
Yeah.
God, you got some power.
That's when things took a turn for the worse. Ow! Sebastian redirected on me and snapped at my hand. This dog is only 11 months old. Typically when dogs show aggression at this age, something triggered it. And just like that, I found out exactly what it was.
After putting a muzzle on Sebastian to ensure everyone's safety, Brandon takes a closer look and discovers something under the dog's thick fur that could have easily been overlooked by the shelter.
I looked under his neck and I saw a wound, and it showed signs of infection. Looks like it's been there for a while. I didn't know. So for right now, this training session is put on hold. He's going to the hospital, and we're gonna get this taken care of. We gotta get you checked out.
The discovery of an infected neck wound on Sebastian has made training a non-starter for the time being. A trip to the veterinarian has supplied Brandon with an ointment for treating the infection. Over the next several days, Brandon applies the medicine with care. The healing process is slow, so Brandon decides to take a trip to Santa Clarita.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with the Rex family.
Hey, Brandon, come on in.
To see if they're a good match for Sebastian. We sat down and started talking, and the family tells me that they just lost a dog recently.
So when she passed away, I cried for a really long time. It really hurt, but I have her collar up in my bedroom along with a picture of her, so I see it every day. I always think about her.
So I can obviously guess why you want a dog now. What kind of dog are you looking for? Personality, breed types?
We like a bigger dog. They're a little more durable, and it seems like you can do more stuff with them.
They tell me that all three of their kids are very active. They're very into sports. They're always on the run.
I play basketball.
I like to play volleyball.
My two favorite sports is hockey and basketball.
We like to swim. Our kids are, in the summertime, they're always in the pool. So the pool is very important, making sure we have a dog that can be in the pool. Another thing we like to do, sleepovers. You always have friends over, and these guys always have friends over.
I have rescued a dog recently. He's a Husky, and he is all Husky.
Okay.
He's about a year old, which
Okay.
makes him an adolescent. What do you all think of Huskies, and what do you know about the breed?
They got a lot of energy.
I like how they're all energetic and happy.
You've all hit the nail on the head. Huskies have a lot of energy. This is a breed that needs to be exercised constantly. And I had to tell the family right there what's going on with Sebastian, that he has a neck injury. And until that injury is healed, I can't even begin training him. One more thing I wanted to say. This particular dog that I rescued, apparently he is a multiple escapee. So I have to be convinced that, number one, you have a sizable yard and you have a fence tall enough, and number two, this dog's not being left home alone for 8, 10, 15 hours a day.
This dog coming into our house will be like another family member.
Brandon checks out the family's property, including the backyard pool and the fencing, which he determines to be plenty tall enough to keep Sebastian from escaping.
When Brandon told us that he had recently rescued a Husky, it made me really excited. I could tell that it made my brother and sister excited. My parents are definitely happy.
Sebastian's recovery from his infected neck wound has been a slow process. But the wait is finally over.
Sebastian's neck is all healed now, and it's time to put a collar back on him. But the moment I tried, a curveball was thrown right in my direction. Sebastian is not okay with a collar going around his neck. Even though his neck is healed, he basically has PTSD from what happened. So the only option I'm left with is to trick him. Watch this. So I start with dropping the collar on the training platform, and I put a treat right at the dead center of it. Now, Sebastian, at this point, he hates collars, but he loves treats. Get it? Good, good. So he goes ahead and forgets about the collar being there and goes right for the treat. Good. I do this over and over. Good. Now I put his collar around the food bowl and put the food bowl right in front of him. Same thing. I take a treat, put it in the food bowl, over and over. I repeat the process.
Easy enough, right?
But because his mind is occupied on the food bowl and what's inside of it, I can quickly reach in and touch his neck. Good. So now each time I reach in, I pet his neck a little more, until eventually I'm rubbing his neck with some firm pressure. Good. Day after day, I repeated this process, from the collar to the bowl to touching his neck. And finally, when I saw that he was comfortable with all this, it was time to take it to the next level. This is where I find out if Sebastian will ever allow a collar on his neck. I take the collar and I slowly slide it over his head. Good. And just like that, he has not a clue it's even on. So I take it back down, put it on the bowl, repeat the process over and over, until eventually he ate the entire bowl with the collar on. From there, I actually tightened it up, and he thanked me with a kiss.
Good, good, yeah, I know.
And he even allowed me to put the leash on him. There. Okay, come on. It's time to finally get to work and start training him. And from that point, training obedience on him was a breeze. He learned the commands just like that. I'm quickly realizing that this dog is very smart, and he's eager to learn. Every day, every session, every command I taught him, he showed no signs of resistance. In fact, he was so eager to learn, his tail was wagging. This is unlike any Husky I've ever trained.
Sebastian has made short work of mastering the 7 common commands.
Since Sebastian's new potential family has kids, he'll need to be tested around kids to see how he does. You want to make sure that dog shows absolutely no aggression towards kids, or anybody for that matter. First up to bat is David.
Sit. Stay. Good. Stay.
All I'm doing here is having David work Sebastian, just like I would do. And I'm looking at Sebastian, and his tail is wagging.
Stay.
He's totally content with the whole situation, showing no signs of aggression. Okay, good. So next up, I bring Joey, and same thing. I let him work Sebastian, just like I would do. Go ahead, okay. And lo and behold, I see absolutely no signs of aggression. And last but certainly not least was Rachel. And we repeat the process. I have Rachel work Sebastian. She's running him through all his commands. And say, sit.
Sit.
Good, perfect. Rachel sat down on the training pedestal, and Sebastian jumped up right next to her. And he thanked her for the training session by giving her 5, 10, 20 kisses. I lost count. I definitely say Sebastian has no aggression towards kids.
With that obstacle cleared, only one remains for Sebastian.
When I did a home visit of the Rex family, I noticed they had a very large pool right in the dead center of their backyard. So obviously, this has to be taken seriously. So today I'll be pool training Sebastian, not in his pool, but a friend's pool. Pool training a dog is surprisingly easy. All you're doing is teaching a dog where the exits are. And the way you do this is with a dog's favorite thing, food. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, look at that, good. So now he knows where the food is. It's time to get his feet wet, or actually his paws. All right, hold on. Very simple. I physically pick him up and lower him into the pool about 1 foot away from the steps. Easy enough, because all he has to do is put his paws down and he walks out of the pool and gets his food. Oh yeah, good. And from there, I take it 1 foot at a time. 1 foot becomes 2 feet, and becomes 3 and 4 feet. Find it, good, all the way out. Until eventually we're in the middle of the pool. He knows every time to go right to those steps because that's where the prize is. The steps. In the end, I didn't even have to be in the pool with him. He knew every time he got lowered in that pool, he would find those steps, no problem. He learned this very quickly, so that's a good sign that when he goes to his pool, he'll learn it just as quick.
11-month-old Husky Sebastian has gone from not being able to train at all to displaying advanced skills.
It's been a long road for Sebastian, but today's the big day for him. Today he gets to meet his new forever family. As I was pulling up on their street, I saw the entire family in their driveway. I decided to pull off to the side of the road and sneak up on them. Someone wants to play.
Next thing I know, this big, tall, handsome, strapping man, that's me, looked out of the garage and I saw Brandon walking up the street with the dog.
You got room for one more?
And it was this beautiful, blue-eyed husky. The kids just went ballistic.
There's so much joy, and he just kind of dropped down and got right in there with the dog, and I think he was super excited to see us too.
That felt fantastic to be able to get kisses from a dog, and knowing that I can have that again every day, that's a great feeling.
Yeah. I just love him so much because he's so furry and his pretty blue eyes are very pretty.
Sebastian's eyes look icy blue. I wish I had eyes like that.
I think he likes us, huh?
I let the family finish having their moment, but I had to remind them what we're dealing with here.
Remember when you're dealing with a young dog, especially a husky, the more fired up your energy level is, the more fired up you're gonna get him. The more calm you are, the more calm he'll get.
See the color of his collar?
Yeah.
Yeah. What color is it supposed to be?
Green.
Green. Come out of the backyard. I'm gonna show you a few things and maybe we can make that collar green. One at a time, I showed them how to work their new dog.
What I want you to do is hold it about 8 inches away from the snout and just say the word down. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Down.
There you go. Now pay him. Good.
Firm stay.
Stay. Good boy.
Good. L straight down and this way. There you go. Perfect. So down. Firm.
Down, down.
Good.
Good boy.
Good. Now tell him to stay.
Stay.
And just back off 10 feet.
Stay. Good boy.
You all good with that?
Yeah.
At that point, I could see Sebastian heating up, so I let him cool off, literally.
But this is more than just a casual swim. It's the final test to see if Sebastian can indeed make this his new forever home. The first time in, Brandon guides him toward the exit.
All the way out.
Okay.
There you go. Good.
Good job.
Watch for the shake. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1.
But if Sebastian is unable to find the exit on his own, then Brandon will not be able to leave him here, and the adoption could be in jeopardy.
Go on, there's only one way. There you go.
It was no surprise that Sebastian learned where the exits of his pool was just like that.
Good.
He's a smart dog. At that point, I'd seen enough. It was time for a wardrobe change.
Sebastian has earned his green graduation collar.
When I saw Zion placing the green collar on Sebastian, it was really wonderful because it just kind of felt like we have a dog coming home.
What do you think? You guys got it from here?
I think so.
It's all yours.
Yeah!
Nice.
Take care of yourself, Sebastian. Be good.
Brandon, thank you.
I've seen it so many times in my life. Often when a dog runs away from home, they're not running from something. They're running to something. Well, in Sebastian's case, I believe he was running to a family that would eventually care for him, be there for him, and show him the true meaning of love.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.